I don't even like the phrase getting my life together. I think it's reductive. I feel like it puts you in the mindset that your life is always messy or it's never enough, and that like you have to meet certain expectations in order to have it together, when I think there's really no perfect set of expectations. So really what I'm gonna be doing is just running errands and cleaning stuff. Oh my lord, the qualms of natural hair. Do you see this? And like taking care of responsibilities, that's all I'm doing. It's not even like I'm super behind on anything. I'm gonna do my laundry, but in 35 minutes I'm gonna stop to take a phone call because it's gonna be my second interview with this company called Stephen Gold. I'll be talking to the hiring manager, Jessica, about this client management specialist role. I mentioned this in my last video. It seems like it's a really good fit, so I'm very hopeful right now. This time I'm gonna try to keep the camera on while I have that phone conversation, because I think it would be nice for other people to kind of see like, how do these conversations go, especially if you're someone who's new to trying to get jobs and new to the professional world. It can be kind of tricky to figure out how you should word things or say things, or like what things should you say in an interview that make you sound good or help move you on to the next stage. All eventually it becomes a script. You get used to saying the same things over and over again. I woke up and I saw I got an email from Nally Volkswagen in Alpharetta, and they were saying that it's my car's birthday, my Passat's birthday, and so I can come in and get a free car wash and a free like 5-point inspection. So I was like, okay, perfect. I've been wanting a car wash anyways, but not been wanting to pay for it because there's so much pollen out here these days. It's like, what's the point in paying for a car wash just for more pollen? So I scheduled that for today at 12:15. And then besides that, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the gym at some point today. We'll see if I actually do it or not. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll make part of today. Maybe I'll trim Hazel's nails today because she badly needs a nail trim. And I just don't like trimming her nails, because, you know, she's a skittish cat, I'm a skittish girl. It's just not fun for the both of us, really. Fun fact, I'm not a Christian, I'm agnostic, but I got this Jesus shirt from a church because back in college I still liked going to like random churches to see like what it was about, like what the energy was there. And I would throw this shirt away, except this is the comfiest, most softest, nicest sleep shirt I've ever owned in my entire life. And so now I'm stuck with for the glory of God and the sake of the world. I think if you're religious it's probably not funny, but if you're non-religious like me, it's just funny it's funny whenever certain Christian things really appeal to you when it's not focused on like actual God, it's just focused on like the product itself. I have this cardigan where the pocket on the outside a long time ago ripped, and I'm finally ready to sew this shit. I'm tired of it being ripped, so I got my sewing box. It's literally a raggedy mess. Hello?
Is it Ashia?
It's Asia.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
You probably get that a lot.
Yeah, I do, so it's no problem.
So she let me know that you were doing like an operations management training program. Was that something right after college you did, Ferguson?
It wasn't quite right after college. Right after college, I was working in nonprofit work because that's what I was more interested in at the time. But I got a role at a food bank, and from working on like the little bit of logistics and supply chain at that food bank, I realized I was interested in the supply chain world, and then that's when I started working at Ferguson.
I got you.
Yes.
And so they ended up doing a layoff.
Yes, they ended up doing a layoff, and so I got cut after 1.5 years of working for them.
Okay. Now, were you at like their corporate office, or?
I wasn't at their corporate office. I was just at one of their bigger locations that had like a showroom, a warehouse, and a counter attached to it.
Okay.
but the operational role is a little bit closer to corporate than versus being like in a sales role at Ferguson.
And so what was their product? What did they...
Yeah, so they were a distributor of plumbing and HVAC products, so anything from a toilet to like the plumbing materials to valves and fixtures.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough. So how far is Duluth from you?
It's about a 30-minute drive.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
So as far as like compensation goes, I know she said that you were looking to stay around at least where you were previously.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to, so initially when she asked me, I said I was trying to stay around or above what I was getting previously, which was $25 an hour. She did inform me that the position does allow for more, and given my experience, my year and a half of experience with them, I am interested in getting around 60 if that's possible, 60K.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fair enough. So yes, so that would be reasonable expectation for this.
I will do that.
Okay. All right. Well, it's so nice talking to you,
Yes.
and I'll be back in touch.
Okay, nice talking to you. Have a good day. This is how I always feel after I get done with the interview. And they're moving me on to the next round, but I'm just sitting here thinking about how this lady literally told me there's essentially going to be 3 more rounds of interviews that I have to do, making a total of like 5 interviews for this whole process. It's not for a job that pays 100K. It's not for a job that pays 80, 70. It's just a 60K job, if that. And they want to send me through all of this. If they looked at your resume and wanted you for an interview, they've already decided you're qualified to do the role. The interview is just for seeing if you'd be a good company fit. And so I'm like, why are you sending me through so many interviews to see if I'd be a good cultural fit for your company? Like, is it really that deep? You can't gauge off of just 2? I literally came back down to lay in bed because I feel overwhelmed just knowing that this is how it works. Like, I know this is how it works, but it's still so overwhelming. And like, literally Angel just got a job, and her job sent her through multiple rounds of interviews too. And then like they took forever to even actually give her the offer after that. Then in my right mind, I know to not take this stuff seriously. I know it's a bunch of bull honky, like, but it's still like the fact that we go through this and dance this dance. I'm just trying to decompress and just trying to not take it all seriously, because it's never that serious. They make it seem like it is, but it's never that serious. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna fit good. Oh wait, this is the skirt.